hello, it's me, XI House, and we're here for another episode of my Swansea City career. Uh, that's well, I inquired about Jordi Alba, but Barcelona said that I basically can't have him. And then I got an offer in for Rory Donnelly, who I decided to sell for 950k just to get a bit more money in, a bit more funds for the cause. As I've only got 5.5 million, this bit limited amount of money to spend. Now in this episode there'll be gameplay at the end, so there will be I'll be playing AC Milan, and then quick similar game against the team I can't be bothered to remember. And there they said talks between Rory Donnelly and the club have broken down, so I was going to get my 950k, which in my maths is a million, which I'm good about. But here, put in an offer for Flamengo and it was accepted. So I offered him a contract of £7 grand a week, 5 years, just to see what he would say about that. He said he wanted 5k, 5k a week, so I just upped it to 7k just to be safe. That obviously will cost 5.5 million if the deal goes through. And I got an email about international management, which I can't be bothered about in a minute. Not particularly bothered about international management. They're accepted. Get in there. He's been accepted, so that's my first sign of the new era, Adrian. So this is where I decided to actually have a look at the team and decide the formation, the players who would generally start the most, just basic team management. And the first thing I did, I saw that formation. I actually liked that formation because I played that quite a lot. But the thing I always do with it is turn the centre midfielders into defensive midfielders. The reason why I do this is because there seems to get, like, if we go on the attack and then the opposition break, there's a lot of space in the midfield, and that puts the defence under pressure. So turn those centre mids into defensive midfielders makes it easier to counter attacks, if that makes sense, to try and stop teams from counter attacking. So yeah, so Adrian I'll be putting as Cam in the squad. He will be going in behind the three forwards, mainly because he's him being 17 and 873 overall. He's actually a decent player in terms of the squad, because Form's an 81 and the best player after that is Danny Graham, who's a 76. There's a lot of 75s and 74s, and he's a 73. Being 17 is actually an alright signing for the team now. But he actually goes up to an 87 overall, and that is brilliant. That is brilliant. Imagine that, 5.5 million on 7k a week for 5 years, and he goes up to an 87. It's a great signing. And another thing, he actually looks like a lesbian. He just looks like a lesbian, so he's got to play really. So yeah, with that signing, all the money's gone, because I actually just threw all the money in the bag in one basket for him. So I've actually got no money and 23 grand wage free, which isn't good. But here I was contemplating Michu or Adrian, and then I decided to play Adrian, but then I thought Michu or De Guzman, and I thought, well, Michu's just quality and he'd balance well with Britain. I put Michu on the left side and Britain on the right, so then they balance as well, then Adrian in that cam position there. And another thing that'll help me this year is the wingers, because Danny Graham isn't the best striker. Well, he's a good finisher, but he's not particularly quick. He's not agile, so he's not the sort of striker. I like sort of strikers that, like Suarez and Messi, and just agile, like good acceleration strikers. Because I tend to do the R2 L2 trick, and you need good acceleration, good agility to do that. And with Hernandez and Dyer, they can do that, and also with the pace of Dyer, you can just get down the wings, and then they can just give it to Graham, who can finish it, because he's got some like 82 finishing, which is pretty good. So yeah, that was the team. There's a lot of transfers that make me jealous, like Tevez to Inter Milan, Benzema to Chelsea, Neuer linked with Juventus and Bayern Munich. That's quite annoying, because I'm used to being the sort of teams that go for those sort of players, or can go. But now Swansea and I can't. I've got no money. It's jealous. I'm just jealous that all these players are going to these teams. But here's the game coming up against AC Milan. Um, and there's Benzema there, just there, going to Chelsea for 23 million. That's a bargain in my opinion. I really rate Benzema quite high in real life and on FIFA. He should be, well, what is he, an 87? Yeah, it's probably about right to be honest, actually. But he's definitely better than Higuain. But here's the game against AC Milan. But before I did this, I thought I needed to get a bit more money in, so I went to the selling players section, and I just thought, is there any other players that I can just stick up for sale just to see if I can get any money out of them? So I was just looking around. I was actually contemplating putting Vaughan for sale, but I didn't. And I was contemplating putting Graham for sale, but I didn't. So I don't know. I just thought I need to keep the depth. I need to keep the squad together. So I put Lita for sale, and you'll see in a sec who I've got for sale. But I was just having a look around these players like Bartley and Richards, but Bartley's just joined, so I can't sell him because he's actually decent, 1.2 million. But then I thought Augustien, yeah, I put you for sale for a bit, for feel like worth a bit of money. Oh god, I feel ill. Yeah, so that's basically what I did with that. I was going to put Dyer for sale as well. I was thinking of putting Dyer for sale, but decided not to, just because he's going to be a very key player. So anyway, this is the game against AC Milan coming up now. And there's actually two players, because my friend Argale was around, you'll probably know. That's why, you probably know from the first episode. But anyway, he was playing with me, and he's the blue and the red. So basically, I want to try and we'll go into this game with low expectations against AC Milan. They're not the team they were, but they're still a good team. But here, Fernandes picks the ball up on the left, just runs around the defence, and then just slides it into the far corner, which is just a quality finish, just to roll it in the corner. Yeah, that's a great start to the game in the 29th minute. Let's see, he gets the ball on the left, runs away from players, just burns the pace away from the defenders, and just rolls into the corner on the slide. It's just a quality finish. Then in the 54th minute, corner came in and got cleared away. Luke's dangerous. Britain gets on the outside here, gives it to Dyer, then gives it to Graham, who just turns and absolutely lashes it, absolutely hammers it into the top left corner, and runs away. And then Niall does a little flip there, which is always funny. I don't even know how he does them. Just flukes it basically. I'm only joking. Yeah, so that's a great start to the career, beating Milan 2-0. It's an absolutely brilliant start. Just a heads up, when I be doing league and cup games, I will do more highlights, but friendlies, I'm just not interested in friendlies, hence why I sit in this one. But that was just to see how Adrian, play and just work out how to play with him. It's like what his strengths are, what his weaknesses are. But here, Fortuna take an early lead. Well, he can't get much earlier than the first minute. As the game progresses, it's boring watching Sims. Bored. But then there, Adrian, boom, gets his first goal for the club, even though it's not competitive. But the game finishes 1-1. That's quite boring, but anyway, it's that's it. That's the end of the episode. Another episode will be out in the next couple of days. So it's been me, Charlie Harrison. Like and subscribe, and